Let's get more on the battle for Mosul and speak to Ahmed Rushdi, who is president of the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation, joining us live from Baghdad. Many thanks for joining us, Ahmed. Let's talk about Daesh's strategy and how they're fighting the Iraqi coalition forces. They seem to be using citizens as human shields, also attacking neighboring towns like Kirkuk as a diversionary tactic. What do you make of this strategy? Is it going to be successful in keeping the coalition out, or is this a desperate measure?
It's definitely a desperate measure because it's not the strategy that had been done by Daesh before. Daesh before, going into the cities, taking the lands, occupying the lands, killing the people there, making their own laws on that land, and so on. Now, they are just making suicide bombers, entering Kirkuk, entering cities and towns that belongs to the Iraqi forces now, and that's it. Just try to minimize the pressure that happened on them now.
So you're saying they have no strategy?
Well, it's normally they are taking the defense mechanism that it's supposed to be trying to slowing down the movement of the Iraqi Peshmerga coalition Turkish forces in a way that at the end there will be this slowness that it will push the partners to dispute at the end. So that's what they are trying to do, is that trying to push up these partners in a way or another to make a major dispute between them, and then Daesh will stay. But I think it's not possible because all the partners, the Iraqis, the coalition, the Peshmerga, even the Turkish are now attending. They are attending to defeat Daesh and ending their stories in Iraq and Syria.
There are many reports that Daesh are apparently preparing its fighters on a strategy called inhiyaz. The idea being if they are pushed out of Mosul, they will hide, disperse and regroup for attacks in the future. How likely is this scenario?
Well, it's normal. They are. If you're going to define Daesh, they are moving armed groups. So it means that when there will be a major attack on them, they will withdraw. They will go to the desert. There are large areas of desert in Iraq, and they will hide there, regroup themselves, and then re-attack. But this time they will do minor attacks, not major attacks that happened in 2014. And it's obvious that it will end like that. The most important thing is that how you can defeat Daesh and eliminate them. And eliminating Daesh, it's not only military action. It needs political, it needs ideological actions, and also it needs rebalancing the powers in Iraq.
Well, let me pick you up on that. I mean, even if they do get rid of Daesh, given the political climate we have in Iraq at the moment, given how fractured it is, do you think enough has been thought about what happens to Mosul post-Daesh?
Yeah, well, this is the most important thing, is that we must rearrange the political climate in a way we will not end at what's happened in 2014, because we need now to rebalance all the political power, all the authorities in a way or another to say to the Sunnis, you are one of the major partners in Iraq. This is first. And secondly, the most important thing is that we now, if what's happened in Mosul is that 1 million, 1.5 million, just as Morgan said, maybe it's 1.5 million, they will be displaced from Mosul. It means that we will have about 4 to 5 million Sunnis in the desert, and they will be target for Daesh. At the end, poverty, ignorance, it will be the management that Daesh will depend on to refresh themselves among the Sunni community. That's why it's very dangerous now, is that we are not talking about the political process now. Because if we are not talking about the political process now, there will be a major crisis when there will be liberation of Mosul, because there's no agreement between the partners.
Okay, Ahmed, I really appreciate your time. Ahmed Rushdi, president of the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation.